I just whipped your ass. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the superstars. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. Steve Austin's time has come, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, wait a minute, look at that. Cheap shot. Oh, no. Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, come on. There you go. Come on.
Stone Cold is the best there is.
As Stone Cold continued to scratch names off his superstar hit list, there was one name that had eluded Austin's sights.
I'd like to use this chance to issue a challenge against one Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart had been absent for the dawn of 316, and the man who had been raising hell all over WWE.
If you put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact opinion of Bret Hart. I'm the best there is.
I don't pay attention to a lot of talk.
I'm the best there was.
Especially when it comes from you.
And I'm the best there ever will be.
The Hitman found himself in unfamiliar territory, the crosshairs of the Texas Rattlesnake.
The one thing that's been missing has been me.
But the excellence of execution has never been one to back down from a challenge.
In the Survivor Series, I will face Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're never gonna get through with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're gonna have to kill me first, son, and that's the bottom line, and it's the truth.
And if I can beat Stone Cold, then I will beat Stone Cold. The rest is easy pickings for the Hitman.
Son, if you think Stone Cold Steve Austin is a stepping stone, well, watch the first step, cause it's a doozy.
Will Bret Hart be able to prove once and for all that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be?
We'll see who kicks whose ass.
Or will Austin 316 stomp the Hitman into exile?
You ain't got what it takes anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle from Victoria, Texas, weighing 250 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. The man who could unquestionably spoil the comeback attempt of Bret the Hitman Hart. You talk about qualifications, King. This man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, could ruin Bret the Hitman Hart's career.
You know, JR, I saw Steve Austin a few years ago in the Sportatorium down in Dallas, Texas. And you could see the greatness, the potential greatness. It's all about attitude, then and now. An attitude, I might add, that is somewhat appreciated by this capacity crowd.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
The Hitman, Bret Hart, looking to electrify this capacity crowd. And everyone, and I mean everyone, are on their feet.
Well, he's back. He ain't no clown. He ain't no trash man. He's a fierce competitor. And so is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what it's all about, JR. Wrestling, competition, intensity, athleticism, and drama. And we're going to experience it all in this one match here tonight.
Well, this should be quite the contest, Jerry. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman Hart, finally going to meet one-on-one. This is a rivalry that has been brewing for several weeks now.
Well, you're right about that, JR. A long time coming, and it's finally here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake, going against the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. This should be great.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the consummate wrestler, scientific, fundamentally sound. Austin likes to brawl, likes to fight.
Oh, look at this. Look at this stare down. Are either one of these guys going to be intimidated, JR?
I don't think so. Austin trying to get into Hart's head. I don't think that's going to happen.
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness. You're number one in the heart of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Here they go.
The black heart of the Texan. Collar and elbow tie-up. And it's Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, had the advantage momentarily. Austin now reverses it. Referee asked for a clean break.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't want to be the referee in this match, would you, JR?
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh. I think Timbers are going to flare really quick. You know, I think this could, well, that could very well be a submission match, JR. These two men trying to manipulate the holds to make one or the other submit. We know Bret's got the sharpshooter, and I think Austin might have a trick or two up his sleeve.
Well, we'll have to see about that, King, because as you can see, Austin's sleeveless tonight. Will we see
the shoulders are down
and the kick out?
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. Timber, and he falls hard.
Just making his presence felt there.
Oh, there's no wiggle room here for Steve Austin.
Turns it around on him, and what a move.
He's simply reminding him that he's there.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
You know, doing some checking, neither of these two men have ever submitted in a match in their entire career, JR.
Both men with strong wills, King, proud hearts, neither willing to give an inch.
Well, I believe it's going to come down to a submission in this matchup, which would obviously be a first. And how humiliating it would be for one of these guys to give up right here in New York City.
How ironic would it be if Stone Cold Steve Austin placed the sharpshooter on Bret Hart and won by submission?
And Steve Austin has all the momentum here. I don't think you're going to see a lot of high flying or a lot of risk taking in this matchup, JR.
Oh, I don't know. I think he might see it all.
Well, you could. I think both these guys would prefer to keep it on the ground and match.
And here's an early cover.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Textbook snapmare.
Look at this performance by the Hitman. He's in total control. His strike, it's nothing but air.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Incredible. Move by Steve Austin.
gets to work on that neck. Hart hits the mat.
He's pinpointing the neck here. Steve Austin being pressed hard.
Wow, what a counter.
Both men are fatigued, JR. Both men are hurt. This is a war.
Well, they say that fatigue makes cowards of us all, but neither one of these men are cowards. How do you like the athleticism, folks? This is what it's all about.
3.
Bret Hart showing the excellence of execution here. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
6. 7.
Back between the ropes.
A perfect Stone Cold Stunner.
On the verge of victory.
Steve Austin can feel the momentum swinging his way.
A very clever move. What a smart athlete.
There's some cruel and unusual damage being perpetrated.
Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal? He's showing no signs of letting up. A counter. Austin's in a fighting mood. Austin spots the opening. He sees it.
Incredible move by Steve Austin.
The shoulders are down.
1, 2.
Well, Bret Hart has done it.
The Hitman Hart battled valiantly, but just ran out of gas.